So how many of you have at least heard of Initiative 42? Okay, all of you. Have you've probably heard on the news, your parents talking about it, something, I'm sure. But we do know that it did not pass. What do you know about what Initiative 42 was? What you got?
It was a bill that the government was using to control the school's money.
Well, Initiative 42 was a bill that had gone through the House of Representatives and the Senate of the state of Mississippi. This was not federal, it was just state of Mississippi. And it was attempting to change the way public schools in the state were funded at the average ratings throughout all the states in the United States. Mississippi, the state of Mississippi has some of the lowest rates of education funding out of all of the states. And we also are consistently at the bottom for education, meaning we have the lowest test scores. What Initiative 42 says is to protect each child's fundamental right to educational opportunity, and that the state shall provide for the establishment, maintenance, and support of an adequate and efficient system of free public schools. And then the chancery courts of this state shall have the power to enforce this section with appropriate injunctive relief. If you would have written Initiative 42, what would you have written? What is Initiative 42? And a better education. What would y'all have done and proposed to the legislature to be able to help your education? Y'all talk among yourselves.
Let's talk about it.
Like out loud, we're video.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so you're saying you would like the legislature to have it, so that all 52 counties have a voice. Okay. Does anybody think otherwise?
Okay.
No?
Wait a minute. Guys, does anybody think differently? Does anything...
Now remember the argument. If you have all 52 people, you have 52 people. That's a lot of people. All arguing about what to do.
Yep.
And it literally can take weeks to months to a full year to get anything done. So you have 52 people arguing, or one person immediately doing it and getting it done.
I would go with one person that would immediately.
You go with that one person? Okay.
Then nobody has a choice of what that person did, and nobody can stop that person from doing what they want to do to the
But
school.
nobody
But
knows
you
what
have
it
to
hurt.
you have different
That's true.
Like some legislature can work on one thing, some can work on the other.
So
Yep.
what was that?
Y'all had a good discussion going. Keep going.
Actually, what'd you say? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Like, you just like mumbled.
Say what you said again,
I
babe.
would vote against it because in the Constitution it says that every person needs a voice, and if they chose yes on it, then that would all 52 people would have no voice. It should be that one person.
Okay, I can see your point there, yeah. Does anybody else have any thoughts? I mean, several of you said that you're for it. We've got Kevin saying, well, against it. Kevin saying that he'd be for it. Does anybody like to elaborate? Why?
If only one person did it, then only that one person had to say so. Yeah.
Then
Everybody else would get to.
If that person,
Yeah.
if the person decided that that school is horrible and it just take it away and they could do whatever
If they took
wanted.
money from other schools, it would be making where they wouldn't have enough money to do what they need.
But then they would take the school that just
They
got
couldn't
the
have
money
the
and
same
then
amount
they
of
just,
money.
They just
Or-
give it to one school though.
Yeah, but they would,
Jared
they would take
said,
money from a lot of different schools and bring it to one school so they can have everything else.
But then Oak Grove would be underfunded.
Exactly.
If
And
that
then they
other
wouldn't be
school
such a
that
good school
I
anymore.
got all the money.
Lamar County has the biggest population and
One of the biggest.
well, one of the biggest, and the other school that the Boulder or whatever, they're taking the money that has more people in, taking it to a littler school, so,
And they don't need as much
because they're smaller.
Yeah.
And
But then
there's more
if you
people
go
to,
too much from that big school, then the big school has too little money to do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're big and they need more stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
and more textbooks and.
like, yeah.
So, okay. So now that y'all had a minute to talk about it, how about we go ahead and take a vote?
Okay.
If you are all 18, registered to vote, ready to go, it's November 3rd of 2015, who would vote for Initiative 42? We have one person?
One person?
Your opinion.
Just
raise your
That's just your opinion.
So we have one person voting for Initiative 42. Why is that?
Because if one person was doing the thing and already getting it done, and 52 were arguing it about it, then they wouldn't get it done.
Okay. Now, I'm assuming since the rest of you didn't vote for, you're voting against, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Why is that?
Because people get their say. And if one person does it and they don't like that, then there's just going to be a big fight about it.
Yeah.
And not just that one person on the same side.
Everybody will be
For
happy.
everything. Everybody needs to say what they need to say.
Okay. So if we were to stay in Mississippi, Initiative 42 would not pass, which we know that it didn't anyway. So now here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the text of Initiative 42 and Section 201 here. What would you make different? How could you make a bill, not necessarily Initiative 42, but how could you make a bill that would be more effective than Initiative 42?
And how we feel about the money and stuff.
During this open forum in the classroom, the students were able to take the knowledge that they had learned from Initiative 42 and what it was to be able to have an open discussion between themselves and think of things that they believe would be best for what they needed. By doing this, they were able to better understand what Initiative 42 was and what it will be should it come back in 2 years, as the law says it can. Also, this exercise helped them to really think about what they believe as far as what they think how their school should be funded, since they will be in the public schools for another 6 years.